Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Southwest governors shut borders. Wearing of face mask now compulsory in all the states in the zone. Oyo to produce 1 million masks as confirmed. Cases hit 16. Shift workers resumes work April the 27th. The governors of the southwest states agreed on Friday to shut all entry points to the region as part of the strategy to stop the spread of COVID-19 in the region. This was as the national record hit 51 new cases yesterday to bring the total confirmed cases to 493. Wearing of face masks is also now compulsory for all residents of the 6 states in the zone, namely Ekiti, Lagos, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, and Oyo, according to Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State. Oyo State, where the number of confirmed cases reached 15 last night, decided on its own products to produce 1 million face masks in the war against the pandemic. Akeredolu, chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum, said in a statement in Akure that him and his colleagues took the decision during a vital meeting yesterday. The entry points to the region will be closed forthwith, he said. The governor added, the state governors agreed that people involved in essential services or dealing in medicine, water, consumable items, in particular trades and markets, men and women should endeavor to wear nose mask while carrying out their assignment, their trade, to minimize the spread of the deadly COVID-19. The governors forum agreed that wearing of nose mask will be made compulsory for everyone coming out of their homes effectively from Friday the 24th April 2020 in respective states. Besides the governors' agreement to resolve to border closure of the states, investment has been made as well into the production of the face mask and to assist people in this area. Also on Friday, the Oyo State government announced plans to provide 1 million face masks for residents in the state. It's also shifted the resumption date of civil service from April the 20th to April the 21st. Governor Sheyi Makinde, who tweeted the plans last night, emphasized that wearing of face masks will become mandatory at public gatherings in the state once they are provided. The state government has earlier in the month scheduled resumption of civil service for April the 20th. To ensure their safety, he had the directed the state secretaries earlier the week, but changed the resumption date from February, obviously, to the new date, which is 27th of April. The workers would send 2 weeks compulsory leave, which will have ended tomorrow, but will have to continue for 1 more week. With 2 new cases of COVID-19 confirmed on Friday, the state now has a total of 15. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, last night confirmed 51 new cases in the country to bring the total to 493. There are 32 deaths in Lagos, 6 in Kano, 5 in Kwara, 2 in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, 2 in Oyo, 2 in Katsina, 1 in Ogun, and 1 in Ekiti. Lagos and Ogun states, along with the Federal Capital Territory, have been locked down for the past 3 weeks running, following the of the index cases of an Italian consultant on February 27th in Ogun State. He has passed through Lagos on arrival in Nigeria. President Muhammadu Buhari declared that the 2 states and the federal capital territory should be locked down for an intimate 2 weeks. He extended the lockdown period to 2 weeks last Sunday. Coronavirus has since spread to the southwest states. As at last night, Lagos had 283 cases, Osun 20, Oyo 15, Ogun 10, Ondo 3, Ekiti 3. Overall, coronavirus cases have claimed 17 lives in the country, while 159 patients have been that were positive were treated and later tested negative and have been discharged from the hospital, now back home with their families and loved ones. Nigerians, now the matter be this. So the governors of the southwest states, as you have heard, Oyo, Ondo, Ekiti, Osun, Ogun, have come together to say, you know what, let's close our borders. So their borders are now closed officially. Remember, the Apple media reported Akeredolu, who was, angry that the police were being bribed at the borders to allow people in and entering of people into the state. And he was very disappointed at the Nigerian police that were supposed to mount these places, but we're allowing people into the people, but we're allowing people into the state. That this was not acceptable in any way, form, or kind, and that the borders should be shut to prevent the spread of further COVID-19 cases. Anyway, they've gone ahead today to also shut down their borders and to make sure that unauthorized people do not come into the state so as to prevent the further spread of coronavirus in the state. Part of these measures is to make sure that the state people are well looked after, and because the people that are coming to the state are either family, friends, or those coming to do trade. And as they come in, as they begin to interact with people, that's how the COVID-19 begins to spread. And one of the states was where the Italian businessman came to Nigeria, and he also passed through that state, entering into the state. So and to the southwest governors were those that started Operation Amotekun that have officially not taken off yet. We're still waiting for his kickoff, although all the necessary things have been put in place. We're still waiting for the official kickoff. So Southwest governors were those who came up with that. Akeredolu is one of them, and as such, APC, the Fulanis are angry that he came up with such directives. Akeredolu happens to be the chairman of the Southwest governors, and as such, they've said, okay, because you are bold, you are going to have a face-to-face election for second tenure, which ought not to be. So there are kind of some political background to what is happening. Nigerians, now the matter where they on ground be this. Southwest governors, now the thing is getting serious. Don't forget that just not some few hours ago, we finally heard that the chief of staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, the person of Abba Karim, was officially dead and gone now. And we just heard of the matter. So these are some of the matters and some of the issues happening now in Nigeria. The governors of the 5 western states have come together to say, you know what, let's close our borders. We don't want COVID-19 to be spread in the state. We know that in Aso Rock, the person who brought COVID-19 to Aso Rock is the person of Abba Karim. And we know that this thing affects mostly aged people. He's dead now, but he came in contact with some people before he died, and those people, some of them have tested positive, and the matter is still ongoing. We're still looking at, we're still waiting to hear from others. Abba Karim is now dead. The matter reaching us is that he has gone to be with his maker. So Nigerians, now the matter where they happen be this. Southwest governors have officially closed their borders, saying no entering into the states to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Nigerians, what do you think? Do you think preventing the spread of COVID-19 is closing of the borders will help? Also, they've gone ahead to say that they don't want further people moving around unprotected without face masks. So the face mask is to help them cover them against cover them against the spread of COVID-19, such as sneezing and the movement of virus from here and there. So now the matter with the ground be this, Nigerians, this is what is happening at the moment. So we are here to inform you. Don't forget to please subscribe to us, like and share, thumbs up for us as we keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. Thank you very much for listening. God bless. Have a good